I was about to ask if I get to select who I go with.
Stars and skies light our way.
But I go with everyone.
Skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home. I never thought I'd see it again.
I forgot to go to talk to her.
Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
Still, it was a group effort.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Yeah, time could be a factor, but let's be pleasant and tell them that there's not really a hurry. We're only probably dying.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
Oh,
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
well, Ephraim may disagree. As funny guy he seems to be.
Might want to ask your resistance leader how he feels.
If I don't like where the discussion goes, I'll end it.
Agreed. We'll provide an embassy for the initiative here on Aya.
We'll make room for you on the Nexus.
Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Yeah, but I think it's Ephra's call still.
I'm here to cooperate. Whatever you decide, I'll work with it.
You're set on this.
It's the right thing to do.
I see the benefit. Request granted.
Goody.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Okay, where did you go? You just disappeared. Or so it seemed. Take the shuttle to the Aya vault. I could do that, but I'd like to talk to the Moshai, because I forgot to talk to the Moshai in the Tempest. Can I enter now? Apparently. Memorial Gardens. Did the Moshai tell where she's going to go? Probably not the Memorial Gardens, I would expect. Do I have a map? I do. There's Governor's office. Hello, Governor. Arbiter Nav. There's no floors. There are no floors. Infirmary, Resistance Headquarters, Avelakshar. Hey! Wasn't I supposed to... Yeah. Let's do that. Bring the thing to... Curator. Oh, I go through the... Yeah, where I just was. Locked door. Tavetan. Money! No, it's merchants. What the hell is this in between? Marketplace, okay. Arbiter Renav. Andrew Basan. Have I met him already? Garen Shuttle. We're not taking the shuttle right now. We're... Quartermaster Istal. Weapons merchant. Huh. Alright. Yeah. What are you? Oh. World Victory Drive. Vault's people desperately need basic supplies. If your family can spare nutrient-based, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons and ammunition, it could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the Ket conquest. Why only unused clothing? Place donated items in the nearest Victory Drive station of your residential complex. Moshai Shefa has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshai Shefa has been rescued from the Ket by brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. The Moshai is recovering and in good spirits. Where, though? Reminder from Governor Paran Shi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed, they're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. Wanted engineer. Translated from Shalesh. Looking for a level 7 starship engineer. Experience repairing and maintaining a Varlstead Juve. Thrusters is required. Will work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero-gravity combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and engaging conversation style a plus. Must be clean. Must be clean. They don't want dirty engineers. Oh. Submit applications to Captain Samjer at Dock 3. Maybe I could go for it. So it's this way. She wouldn't have gone there, would she? Why would she? What the hell are you? You're nothing. It's a light fixture. Yeah, it's just a weapon merchant is... Wait a minute. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. So this door... Was it this door? Well, I can see the door on my way out. Display stand. What are you? Memorial Garden dedication. Okay, so it's a... It is what it is. Fast travel station. Where can I fast travel? Toggle waypoint. What? Probably this, but... I don't know. So the governor's office seemed to be this way? Would Moshai hang around there? She should be in the infirmary, I would expect. There's no one here. There's probably like a balcony. Kinda. Paranshi. Hello.
The Moshai will be waiting for you at the vault.
While I'm here,
Oh.
maybe we can talk?
Of course. I owe you that. When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
Well, we are here to help. But it is not over yet.
We're in this together. The initiative wants to help.
I want to believe it. You're so different from the kid.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Moshai, where the hell is she?
Your people revere the Moshai. What did she do to earn
I
that?
didn't mean that.
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of
Scientific?
technological innovation.
Oh.
When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
I don't know why, but I thought she was like a spiritual leader or something. Huh. How about the Ephra guy? He seems a bit of a tight ass.
I'm hoping you can help me get on Ephra's good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all. And other times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone, and neither can your initiative.
True. You.
So what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Such as?
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
No, it ain't.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
What in the hell?
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
All
A
one.
brother, Scott.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
Oh. That's strange. I've never heard that before. Hello, Governor.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder.
Can't be.
Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
Oh. Well, that's a different culture then. Because it usually seems the loudest screamers and most resilient ones aren't that good of a leaders, actually. Relationships. Hey, why don't we have a relationship?
Is there time in your busy schedule to meet someone special?
Everyone is special to me, in their own way.
Cool.
Not what I meant.
Yes, it was.
Oh, no, that isn't a priority right now. Someday, maybe.
Oh. Why are you resisting?
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The Resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
Oh, okay. What about your culture? Tell me everything.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Oh, good lord. Accents. Yeah.
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Ket left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Okay. This world Aya.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya. When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
Yeah. The city question is... Because are there other cities than this one? It seems like a lot of forest around.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers.
No, but on
Aya
Aya.
has numerous residential areas
Oh.
similar to this.
Right.
Are these places open for visitors?
No.
In time, perhaps.
I doubt it. Well, have a nice one.
Thanks for your time.
Ishare, Pathfinder.
What? Paranchie. Was there something here? There's a console. She's not looking. Council meeting notes. Yeah, probably not for me. And so I guess I'll only meet Moshai when I head to the vault. Now I want to find this lady who I brought something from Havarl. I don't even know what I brought. But it seemed to be important. It's important. It's important that you're good. Where the hell is she? Oh, over there. Wait a minute. Some of these structures look really similar to Nexus. How do I get up there?
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
You? No. You? Are you scanning me?
Hello there.
I'm working.
Whoa.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying, welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Go right ahead.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full
Why?
of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Okay, well, I could have...
You have questions?
Yeah.
Be quick.
So, what did you get?
What else did your scan reveal about me?
What else?
You're strong, tough. But much of Helios is inhospitable to human biology. You won't have it easy.
Never have. How do humans stack up against your people in the Ket?
You lack biological advantages, but your technology may offset that.
Yeah. How do you survive?
It can't have been easy, holding out by yourselves against the Ket.
Before them, it was the Scourge. Our entire civilization was almost wiped out. Centuries of rebuilding.
It says a lot that you've made it this far.
We'll go much further.
So your job is...
How do you stay busy when you're not scanning strangers from another galaxy?
I research and develop organic tactical equalizers.
Whoa.
That sounds... scary.
Only to those who threaten Aya.
Huh.
Did you scan me on your own, or did someone put you up to it? Paran? Ephra?
I'm a scientist. I want to understand anything outside my knowledge and experience.
All that information you collect is for personal use?
Of course not. Angara share knowledge. It's how we survive.
Okay. See ya.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, yes. Go.
She's nice. Stairs or something. There's stairs. This seems to go the right way. Yeah. Museum exhibit. Translated from Shelesh. Ruins from Darkul Mal. This fragment is from a wall of the governor's public residence on Vold, which was destroyed by Ket bombardment during the initial invasion. The governor, all staff, and most of her immediate family were all killed in the blast. When Vold stands liberated, this relic will form the cornerstone of a monument to those who gave their lives defending our home.
Good news,
Well,
Which one of these?
we got another remnant piece.
but nothing Angaran. Pay them for their effort. It's not their fault.
So it's a museum. Cool. Get stuff. There's nothing here. We're currently updating this display. Ooh, maybe I could bring something here. What's this Ket stuff? First contact with the Ket varied among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse our world with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Vold. They turned our worlds against each other. Oh, and took advantage of the confusion and chaos. It's important for us all to learn from this moment in history and to present a united front in the face of adversity. Whoa. So they actually have tactics other than meat assault. Or bone assault in their case. Is this remnant? Could be. No, it's Angaran exhibit. Though we know little about the pre-Scourge ancestors, evidence points to a grand multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even traveled vast distances between systems. Though we have no way of knowing for sure, most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to the use of remnant technology. So that is Jesus Christ. Remnant stuff. Huh. And this is remnant stuff. Though we don't know much about the remnant or its creators, we've determined the remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The remnant's purpose appears to be the same as the planetary vaults, to transform a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. Before the arrival of Pathfinder Rider in Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with the remnant had been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. Whoa! Long before... How long have they been here? Because if we had... We had scans from 600 years ago. I saw nothing here. except possibly hospitable planets. The time frame is a little bit off to me. Pottery fragment is believed to be a ceremonial decoration from the ancient temples of Havarl.
They've got amazing Remtech research going on here.
What you mean?
You know, the more I interact with the Angara, the more I feel for them. Especially with what we know about exaltation.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
that's maddening.
Believe me, I'm pissed off on their behalf.
You nailed it. That's exactly how I feel. We need to make things right.
Haha, how? What is this thing? Well, we can't know for certain. Theories about this remnant device suggest its function may be to convert rock and sand into nutrient-rich soil. Whoa. That could be useful. And there's a little something. Excavation from Havarl. Archaeologists on Havarl recently discovered what they believe are pieces from the oldest structure as yet found on the planet. These fragments were literally uprooted by mutating vegetation rising from an underground cavern. Though the exact cultural nature of this find remains unknown, teams of researchers have recently established a permanent dig site to search for more clues. Righty-ho. Elin. Avela Kajar. Oh, there's more displays. Let's see them first. Ket Exaltation Tool. Until recently we knew this was a Ket tool but didn't understand its purpose. Scholars have recently determined its use in the exaltation of our people. Though it may be difficult to look at, it's important we learn and understand exaltation to protect ourselves and our loved ones. They act fast, we just got here. Oh, their people probably got here pretty much sooner. So we were just hanging out in our ship. What is this guy then? No, not that guy, this guy. No?
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Yeah.
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, do you track relics too then?
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found.
Nice.
Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
Cool. So?
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Seems to be a thing around here.
I'll let you get back to it.
Can I now display this stand? This dagger dates back nearly 4 centuries, to the time just after the Scourge appeared. Faced with the technological Dark Age, our ancient ancestors learned to fight and hunt without the use of advanced weaponry. Yeah. Just before? Just after? What? Just after the Scourge appeared. Nearly 4 centuries. So Scourge hasn't been here for 4 centuries? How long have Angaran been here? Oi, Naylan.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
I watched you land.
Cool.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What's your job around here?
Aelin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new.
New as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
I'll leave you to it.
That must be nice. Actually, I would hate that.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
The Scourge did that? Where to go? What to do? Nah. Well, it was nothing.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing?
Yeah.
There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Sure.
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only a Pathfinder could go.
What do you mean?
There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
Sure.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
Any specific places?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value.
Oh.
My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Okay. Why not come with me?
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Alrighty.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Okay. Know about remnants?
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here.
Oh.
Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
About that helmet.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
Oh.
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Whoa.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Okay.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
No, it's not.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Do they? That's intriguing. What's behind this door then? Oh. Oh. Wait. Is this... Oh yeah, I went past. Went past the door, it would have let me right in here. Obviously. Now that I know it. This is locked. And this is where I came, right? Yep, buddy. So what's on this side then? Tavetan. Oh, it's the bar. Track!
Ryder,
Yes, it is.
helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Yeah, well,
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
it's funny. How's Liam doing?
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Yeah.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
What are these guys doing? Who knows? Ooh! Nutrient paste vats. Nice. What do you sell?
Welcome to the Tavetan. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
Huh. Okay, let's have nutrient paste.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything.
Oh,
Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing.
nice.
We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
Okay. We could use that.
If we used your system, we'd never have a food shortage.
If you want, I can send a few samples to your ship. Your
Yeah.
people can study it.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Okay. Drink?
I'd like a drink.
Probably poisonous to me. Or not. Maybe it's just weird.
What does Tavetan mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Tavetan at the Tavetan?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started.
Oh yeah. Well, see ya.
That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Yeah, that's the thing about languages. I wonder why do I have to always feel like I have to point that out. When you could just let it slide. Where the hell is Cora then? I wonder. You wanna talk? No? She down here?
The row car? Why would she go off to them?
She hasn't been the same after what happened.
No.
I haven't talked to her for a long time. Kept meaning to.
I wonder.
She doesn't answer my message.
What's in here? Not a goddamn thing. I'm confused. Wasn't I just here? Yeah. No? I don't know. Yeah, that's the drunkard. This is a super confusing place. I have no clue where the Cora is. Alright. Where am I going now? Back into museum? No, it's this place. Oh. Hey. Is this the resistance leader? Could be. What about Arbiter?
Our laws need revising now that you're here.
Sorry.
Pathfinder, as you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
Sure.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
What? Okay. So this is the I got familiarized with the surroundings quest. No, this is just the office of bar something or another. Okay, I'll just run through these quick like. Yeah. BRB. Oh, the first one is right here. Compound log of citizens' messages uploaded at the tavern for the Pathfinder's eyes only. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge Angara were one people, it took centuries after the disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you. Others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. That's from someone. Pavo and Isharay to you all. I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived a long life that now comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at the turning point in history. Part of me is angry. I won't see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of our people, of your people, mine and the Ket will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that too. Be well, take care of each other, change life for the better. Goodbye. We wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Ephrates Tershov, and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We're scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the Ket the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. And we do. No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Ket that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. Edit content? What would I edit? I do not edit. I forward to Nexus. Next one. Oh, I wish I talked to the guy before I came here, because this is where I just spoke to the Dawnfray. Damnation. Join our fight. You proved you can fight the Ket on bold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together we will take this war to the enemy's home. We will make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We will break the Ket, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed and selfishness. Where? We've found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Oh, the exiles. Why do you hurt each other? When only the Ket stand to gain. If your people are slow to trust you, It's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the cats stand united in their cause. Why don't you? We have much to learn. I've spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. I believe in our future. Help arrives when you expect it the least, and your arrival was unexpected. You came to Aya wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do it if there wasn't a goodness at your core. You want to understand that and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance. No reason to edit. And the next one. That's some running. Subject, thank you. I remember the first time I met Mashai. It was one of the greatest moments in my life. She has done so much for our people. When the rumors began that she'd been caught by the cat and worse killed, I lost hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. I'm not sure about that. We might save you, but we came to save ourselves, really. Go home. This is not your galaxy, you don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the cat is a fool. I see you what you are. I see you for what you are, and there are many more like me. Subject, none. If you come in peace and friendship, Pava. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Subject, Pava. My name is Vyaka. My family said I could write to you. I've never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Yes. Let us. Last one, I think. Why are you here? What impulse drove you people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. Questions. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on two legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Keep off Havarl. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with Governor Shi. That was in one of our most sacred places. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it is not outsiders. Even the cat keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defiles Varl will face consequences. What are they gonna say when we activate Varl's vault? They'll kill us. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them and let us retrace your path. There are no cat where you came from. There's worse. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us. Go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. Yep, buddy. If it was only that easy. What is this? Mural. Sorry about that. A team of artists from each of our homeworlds, Ayavold and Haval, worked together to create this mural. It depicts the centuries of hardship we endured as a result of the Scourge, but also the reunion of our people to build a strong, resilient society. What does it say here? Painted. Well lit. Someone was shouting at me when I crossed the marketplace. I don't know who. I don't know where. Was it this person? No.
Increase your odds of survival. Wear armor.
Maybe it was the Arbiter.
I never thought I'd see the Moshlai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renov. I enforce correct contact between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes.
Oh, it was her then.
As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Yeah. Okay, trade laws. I'm ready to know more. Yeah. Let's go with the trade laws first.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
No.
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
Okay, judgment and punishment.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Tribunal? Ooh. Okay, let's...
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout.
Oh,
Familiarize
goodness me.
yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Buy my armor.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Yeah. Alright, let's do that then. One is close by, one is somewhere. I don't know where the other one is. But I think I'm lost again. Oh, I was supposed to go up there, right? And when I say right, I mean left. Absolutely. Who was I supposed to visit here? Oh. Well, he didn't say a goddamn thing. Well, he said something, but...
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Oh, this? Translated from Celeste Charter governing citizens of Aya, revised. As defined by the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs and regulations of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of 5983. Okay, next. Angering culture, law and politics. Wrong key. Where is Codex? Who knows? Where the hell is Codex? Here. Angaran laws and politics. This one? Yeah. There's nothing new here. Species? Angara? Law and politics. Angara practiced the political philosophy of horizontal collectivism. All members of society are valued equally and every citizen has a voice, but the ultimate goal is for individuals to promote the best interest of the entire civilization. Angara are expected to set aside personal preferences for the greater whole, and their laws reflect this. Crimes are evaluated and punished according to the pervasiveness of their impact. An unlawful act committed against a single person carries less weight than one affecting everyone in the family. Those who transgress in a way that undermines all Angaran society incur the maximum penalty. Leaders of large political collectives, like Aya's governor, are chosen through democratic elections preceded by contentious public debates. Yeah, I was about to say no, they're not, but they're contentious public debates. Preceded by, yeah. All candidates openly challenge each other and in turn must answer any citizen who believes them unfit for office. Elected officials serve a single term regardless of office. Term length is TBD. Where the hell is the... It was the... office or another. Can't really remember them all. It's not the governor, right? It's the security. Yeah, because we have been here before. Oh, resistance headquarters. Vragen. Guten Tagen.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a day's pattern on laws regarding war. Learn them.
Regarding war? Goodness me. On the proper conduct of war against the Ket. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The Ket must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. There's only 241 pages. Where do I find the rest? Military doctrine. Still not that. Oh, it was. Military doctrine. The Ket conquest of the Angara several decades ago only, has left their military forces virtually extinct. The few warships and ground forces to survive the initial attacks were lost through attrition to planetary defense. In place of an organized military, the Angara must now rely on the resistance. Angaran leaders composed articles of war and submitted them as laws to be followed by these volunteer soldiers. The rules of engagement reflect a mindset prioritizing preservation of Angaran life and culture over vengeance on the Ket. Resistance soldier confronted by Ket base filled with Angaran slaves, cultural artifacts and Ket guards is expected to rescue slaves and reclaim artifacts first. Oh. Any Ket would then be destroyed with expediency and minimal cruelty. Not to spare the Ket, but to uphold the integrity of Angaran civilization. That's brave. I guess. Thank you. Okay. That's just something. What is in here? There's Rusky. Who the hell are you? Oh, there's something to be scanned. And again, I can't reverse. I can't reverse. I can only go sideways. And forwards. Now I can reverse. There's something odd about this. Oh! No? I can reverse just fine now. And now I can't. I guess it's something about the scannable object being close by. No, it can't, because sometimes there's nothing to scan and I can't reverse. Like now I'm going forwards. even though I'm pressing backwards. This is super weird. Yeah, now I've scanned that, and let's see what Rasky has to say, if anything.
Moved in Vayon to replace them. No, 69 is still unstable. We out of food in 2 days. Had ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply.
Oh.
They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
Maybe some backup.
If they could do it alone, they would have by now. Send reinforcements.
Hitting the enemy in one place leaves us vulnerable elsewhere. But you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
I hope it wasn't bad advice. Ephra! Hey, buddy.
I expect you to take good care of Jarl out there.
Of course.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exaltation.
Awful.
It must be hard for you, realizing what the Ket soldiers are.
Doesn't change what we have to do. It's war. What do you need?
What do I need? You?
What's your story, Ephra?
Oh.
You're not getting my personnel file.
Why?
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die.
That must be
If
fun.
I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
Okay. You wanna know about our stuff?
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening. Like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
Yeah.
We're not invaders.
Yes, we are.
Of course.
We're the resistance.
There's no official Angaran military, just the resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife.
Yeah,
We kept fighting, but our
sucked.
civilians were disorganized. Poorly supplied. Leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the resistance real.
Yeah. And you're the leader, I suppose.
How'd you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
Yeah, but that's still better than the exaltation, I guess. Any good victories?
What success have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
No, you're not.
How is the resistance organized?
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
Sounds like terrorist organization.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not resistance?
Aya police, purely ornamental, gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it?
Oh, intriguing. How do you like the Ket?
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Yeah. Where the hell did they come from? Yeah. Especially when they're you. How the origins, exactly.
Any idea where they came from? A homeworld somewhere.
What do you mean?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
Oh yeah. Because if they can change them, they can probably change any. Wonder what exalted human would look like. What are their motives?
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. Treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide. Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
How?
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
Oh.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
Okay. How do you feel about the governor? You didn't seem too happy about me mentioning her.
What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
Obviously.
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her.
She holds her own. Not many do.
Oh. Well. Bye.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
Whoa. Yeah. Maybe we leave here and do something. Is this the
No
dogs?
entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Okay, I'll see what's here first. Hey! Now I found her.
Ryder. Wish I could join in down there. I could use a workout. Getting lots of stairs. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
Any advice? What? Well, we represent.
For some Angara, we're the only humans they'll ever see. That's huge.
Whatever happens, we'll make a better show than the Ket. Ephra's letting me record a few of these training sessions. Just a few. But the Angara have some smart tactics. Now I get how they've held out against the Ket. I saw a few Angara crying on my way here. Wonder if they heard about exaltation.
Oh, probably.
I wanted to stop and say something.
Quartermaster.
What can you say?
What do you sell?
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
What am I buying? It's okay to mistrust me.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
Isharei. Hey, Viran. I'd like to see how this compares to mine. I guess I can do that. Somehow. Oh. Of course it's not here because it's in use, so 360 melee damage. I don't know how it compares to mine. Augmentations. None. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was leaving. They probably had some intriguing armor and stuff. Let's decontaminate.
Sam, is this thing safe?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
A slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Infirmary. Olvek. Hey there, buddy.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about.
Yes.
If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help.
Isn't there a scanner?
Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
Iron beds?
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Whoa.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
Let's see. Yeah, bioelectricity.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar, kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
I wonder what other uses that might have.
If Jal takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him.
Yeah.
Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities?
Absolutely.
Jal is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Where and how?
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Ishara, where are these things? Angara biology. Okay, let's see about that. Where is it? Here. Biology. It went here, there. Though there are variations from adapting to different planets, all Angaran are warm-blooded mammals that favor a cool, wet climate. Yuck. Angaran females typically give birth to several young who require support and supervision, resulting in large extended families that become accustomed to living and working together. Donated Angaran anatomy textbook reveal that the epidermis of their skin is photoelectric and photovoltaic, specialized electrocyte cells, regulated by a specialized organ called the Teian, allow an Angara to generate a much greater electromagnetic field than most organic species and exercise fine control over it. When needed, an Angaran can unleash an electromagnetic pulse that damages weapons and electronics. Minimized pulses transmitted through touch serve as social cues. Intriguing. Very intriguing. Huh. Was there anything else?
How can I help?
I'll get moving.
Apparently you can't.
Ishari.
Well, now I know how to deal with, how to have Lexi deal with Jal's possible injuries. And this was Ephra's place, right? Yes, so we don't have anything here anymore. There was something in Tavetan, I think. No, there wasn't. Yet here I am.
They should put Jarl on every resistance. Did he ever contact you?
That man is impervious to flotation.
Why are the good ones always dense?
I hear he had a thing for the repository's curator. Never went anywhere. She's just as thick.
So, Jarl's available.
You're hopeless. Where's that shuttle?
I'm not sure who was talking. And how the hell do I get out of here? A citizens forum. How's it going, people?
Exaltation is just another word for how the kick kill us.
Yeah.
And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
The Ket weaponize their victims to make you hesitate.
And when the Ket begin to exalt your people? What will you do then?
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Oh. Well, at least I didn't sort of defend Ket by... You okay? You seemed a bit down. By suggesting that some of them are better than others. They have materials. Petra! How goes it? Hello, Petra.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors?
No one?
I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
Oh yeah, you got that thing going on. Hmm. Which one? Be generous.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
Yes, I didn't really know what I was saying, but I guess that's fine. Resistance needs volunteers. The Ket have felt the power of the Resistance and they know their end is coming. Our victories in Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the Resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us. Yeah, I kind of am part of it. What do you do?
I'm not selling to aliens.
Good for you. I wasn't looking to buy, I was looking to...
For all your day-to-day needs.
Velan? Hi.
Vestoran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Yeah, probably looked funny.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
Don't say that. What the hell are you selling?
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Haripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a Haripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
Ah, so I guess I'm not buying then. Alright, was there something... Yeah, you're gonna live here. I'm gonna leave here. And is that that? Or is that something else? I guess that's that. Yeah. Is this the same thing? Yes, it is. There was this door, which I missed the first time around. And it leads to docks. Oh, port captain. Hello, Arjun. Yes. Apparently, I'm not gonna go fiddle with your computer. Instead, I'm gonna read this datapad. Goodbye. My love, oh, I'm not... That seems too private. Research center. Research center? Really? So... Yeah, it is. Whoa. Huh. Unexpected. And here we have a... Oh, that was an exit. Nice. Whoa, so that was a full tour of... Aya. And I think... Next time around we'll be headed to... the vault.